I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Dwarf, clever and tough in equal measure. Dwarfs cannot dream or wield magic, but possess mysterious and ancient bond with the earth. Human, an ambitious and prosperous people. Humanity's various kingdoms are the ascendant powers of this age. Kunari, feared and envied for their size and strength. Some Kunari follow strict philosophy from their homeland, while others joined different cultures generations ago. The elf, descendants of an ancient fallen empire, pushed to the margins in the past. Some elves are building a brighter future by exploring their civilization's lost wonders. Just give me 1 second, guys. I want to play like a archer. So, but I want to keep a good lore going too. Either a dwarf archer or a human archer. Mages rain down fury with spells that incinerate, freeze, electrocute, and crush. Some cast from afar, while others prefer close quarters combat. Warriors command the flow of the battlefield. Some lay waste with sword and shield, while others use two-handed weapons to send enemies flying. Could do a warrior too. The rogue's hallmarks are quick movement and reflexes, whether wielding a bow or dual swords. They use powerful, precise strikes for lethal damage. I think I'm gonna use the bow. Sounds like fun. This is important for war. To be a Grey Warden. It is a Grey Warden. Ancient military orders sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Gain repetition with Grey Wardens more quickly. Deal increased damage to Darkspawn. Base defense and health are slightly increased. Veil Jumper. The Starling group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathon Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathon's reality with magic. Slightly increased critical point damage. Shadow Dragon. Its underground resistance opposed corrupt rulers, slavery, and Tivitar. Going from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. Rep. The class specific research makes slightly faster. With fortune, collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from the way, routing lords of fame for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. In the dark, the crows are ruthless assassins, both respectively feared and activists. Shadowy protectors. I'm gonna try this now. My first character, I did a mage and I did shadow dragons. Class specific resource is faster. I think I'll be a shadow dragon for that resource or applied to I want to do shadow dragon. Backstory brings about Rook risked everything to liberate the enslaved people of Tivintar, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in Marathas, while guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus. Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, he sneaked the dignitary deep into the Venatori-controlled zones and brought him back, along with rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to Venator's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight.
I'm glad you're here.
What's a good dwarf? A good dwarf name. A good dwarf name would be It's a good strong dwarf. Like, yeah, like. K-Rock? Croc. Alright, that's his name, bro. Croc. K-Rock. K-Rock go hard, bro. K-Rock go hard. And I'm gonna leave the over here. Past adventures, Inquisition default. You can customize the main character and a few events from previous game Dragon Age Inquisition. This will have some minor effects in the story, but it will skip to finish to move on. I think we'll just leave it how it is right now for this first playthrough. Croc, Makar, K-Rock, Rook. Dwarf. He's a rogue from the Shadow Dragons. Alright, let's get it. Yep, we'll change the name. Let's go. Here we go. This is what we're gonna play.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world...
Hold on, I just realized I gotta fix my stream real quick. Is that better?
We finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin, with the seediest bar in town and a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Veilguard?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Try to convince the bar owner to give them information or beat down the entire room. And we beat an ass.
Veilguard is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is.
Oh, this is still... Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Hopefully that's better. My window capture wasn't working, so I had to do this display capture. Anyway, sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt. I think that's better now.
Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Varric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Nev Gallus. He's at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Andraste bless you.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumat Plaza, then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Solus up to date?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely,
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
we're good. We need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
Sir,
Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Venatori got to her first. We grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge. This is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Deep.
Usually I take 5 times a road protection. Last hit comes 5 times.
Here they come. I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble in the past.
Venatori cultists!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way. More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
Glad you kept up practice.
All citizens must remain indoors. The magical anomaly is fully contained.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Ned Gallus! Kill them all!
Static strikes. Use RB to select a new static strike skill. Rogue generates momentum by attacking enemies uninterrupted. Damage when you want static cost. One of those fires 2 bolts, each dealing damage independently when traveling along the same path.
Starting to Venatori on these streets! Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier. But it looks like Ned's work, not the Venatori's.
Eric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I packed Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Ranged attack. Press RT to fire. Tap right trigger. Fire. Hold. Aim shot. There's a pleasure.
By order from Imperium, must surrender immediately.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much at least.
More demons. Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Venharel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Oh, I'm just trying to see something. Sometimes I don't know why the screen's doing that.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
You better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Ned. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
This is it!
We need to bring down the scaffolding.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Let's go! This way! This way!
You have no idea what you have done. Solus. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
All right, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
How bad are we talking here?
Their power outstripped my own even before they embraced the corruption of the Blight.
But you did imprison them.
Through trickery. I also had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium, and a network of mirrors to take me from the lighthouse across the world.
I don't have either of those.
Well then, I expect you will be busy. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Oh, snap.
Why tear down the veil?
Listen.
No idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the time you disobeyed orders while taking down that Venatori slavery ring. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for lyrium potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Alluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid. I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
He's a tall dwarf. What the fuck? I like him how it looks a lot already, so. I'm just gonna change a. Man, I should have left it how it was. Tall dwarf. just leave him how he is, honestly. Just making him taller. K-Rock, Croc, Rook. We just made a tall dwarf. Let's see how that looks now. I'm the tall dwarf. Once the lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret working of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of arrogance. So this is where we come to study that stuff, I guess. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fate. Anyone who wishes to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse will provide you for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help you.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow, we're here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Rogues are cunning and adaptive. They fight with 2 swords and a bow while exploiting enemy weaknesses. Rogue class. After successful deadman, you can now launch a powerful counterattack. This maneuvers BB the next. Use your speed to launch a powerful attack from extended dodge. Also applies recovering being knocked down. Exploding arrows. Simultaneously press RT next. Stick the arrow to target.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Harding, are you doing alright?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Illuvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
Wisps. Figures are in the Fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
We're both shadow dragons and both from Minrathous. Maybe our paths haven't crossed, but I know our work has.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Oh man, shadows stand together, or do I try to make a move on Shoddy? Oh, I kind of want to make a move on Shoddy. Oh, nah. I really want to make a move. Am I going to regret this? I got to think about this for a second, guys. Am I going to regret... Do I want to start... I want to make a move and start a relationship with Johns. Or... We ain't got time for that. This is Shadow Gang, bro. Shadows stand together.
Why wouldn't I? Shadows stand together.
That's the idea. Cross your fingers it works out for us.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
Notes on the caretaker. This note has a smear of paint on one corner. Hey, they always been here. Have these always been there? There are beings in the crossroads unknown even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and need is the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive. I don't even know what they're talking about right now. Or am I too simple? Once are fleeing, needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find the particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. However, in passage, 3 pairings must be face to face.
Must be 2 more.
Faden, no. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. Solas, if you see this, I'll be looking for you. Out in this world, and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. On divine imperatives, the helm of Solas is destroyed. Elgernon's favorite torture is over. Too many ancients have been rescued with their minds burnt out by the memory of the enraged sun. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the Ivarnes are not as we are. A god's reminiscence carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes them. As fire begets fire, for our wolf lord, who puts so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of the realm must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. He must be swift. A thought lingers. Even as he saves us, what does he impart upon us?
That's the second. One more to go. Okay, that did something.
pause right here. This will end part 1. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Part 2, we'll be starting that real shortly. So I hope you enjoyed part 1. Make sure you check out part 2. Let's do a quick save. Okay, we got a save. Cool. Alright, we will be back for part 2 in a second. Thanks for watching, guys.